Good afternoon. Savva here from Savva Talk Spurs, and we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Just before I tell you about my daily thoughts and get your opinions, talk to me. How quickly can you help me get to 2,000 subscribers? Very proud. The channel is 13 weeks old yesterday, and we are just under 1,600 subscribers. So I'm very proud of that, and thank you to everybody that's followed me on this journey. And hopefully we can keep doing some more content together. We've added daily thoughts, morning questions, phone-in shows where anyone can join in. We've got Spurs Corner that we do with Henry Wright TV, with THFC Will Rants, with that Tottenham Away, with Stel. Multiple shows with the likes of Bob Spur, Kuva, Ben Calfee, and of course, not forgetting the wonderful Danny Kyriakou and the likes. So my morning question to you is this. Zaniolo, what is going on? That's my question. What is going on? I feel like we're the only club where we're linked with a player for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then when it gets to the weekend, you get a report from a source saying negotiations will continue tomorrow or Monday. And it's like, what do we reckon's going on, guys and girls? Is this the thing? Is it happening? Is this Conte's choice? Where would he play? All of these conundrums. Let's try and break some of it down. First of all, another player that seems to divide opinions. I really like Zaniolo from what I've seen. Seen a lot of his time at Roma. Seems a very exciting player. Of course, he's had a couple of big injuries in his career already, which isn't great, but he played a full season last season, helping Roma win the Conference League, scoring the winner in the final as well. Very talented, good on the ball, tricky customer, quite strong and aggressive with the ball as well, which always helps. Where would he play? Do you want him and where would he play? I would take him definitely. I feel like squad depth is massively important. I can't be contradictory. I can't say in one breath that I really want more squad depth and then turn my nose up at players like Zaniolo. Where would he play? I think he gives you options. He can play off the right. He can play off the left. I've seen him play games where he's played through the off the front man. More often, I've seen him playing off the right, but very talented. And I think would offer wonderful options for us. Bring a bit of buzz, a bit of flair as well. So I think it would be a very good signing. Then there's the: is it going to be a permanent? I've seen anything from 42 million plus to 60 million. I mean, who knows anymore? Will it be a loan with an option to buy? Will it be a loan with an obligation to buy? Who knows? I just see so many different rumours. Then you hear that Jose Mourinho is the one blocking it, doesn't want to deal with Daniel Levy. He wants to keep him, or that he'd sell him, but he wouldn't sell him to Daniel Levy. So we're in this merry-go-round. Feels like we've been after Zaniolo for a very long time now. So let's keep our eyes peeled on that one. Before we get to talking about our central midfield, I wanted to talk about some other breaking news today. Some of it's breaking. Some of it's been going on forever again. Forever. We're talking about Villareal. Villareal and Lo Celso. We've known about. This has been the topic for months and months. And I mean, he went there on loan in January. They really want him. I don't know why a deal has not sufficed in the last sort of 10 weeks. But it looks like it's edging closer. Then Fabrizio Romano said today that apparently there's a second deal that Villarreal are looking to do with Ndombele. Now, first of all, I feel sorry for Villarreal if they have to take both these players. But if they want them, brilliant. We've already seen as a midfield pair it doesn't work. But fair play to them if they want them. And it looks like both are going to be a loan with an option or obligation to buy. How do we feel about that as fans? You guys tell me, how do you feel about it? Is it poor that we've bought in these two players for over 100 million and got nothing back instantly? Not even half. We've had to send them on loan with an obligation to buy, which will be, there'll be another year into their contracts next year. I can only imagine it will only be maybe half of what we paid for them at the most. Is it good business? Who pays the salaries? What do you guys think? Tell me. This isn't about my opinion. What do you guys think? Is that good for us? Is that good for Villareal? Is that good for Ndombele and Lo Celso as players? Will they succeed there? Lo Celso's had a good time in Spain before. He had a good season with Betis. Ndombele completely failed in the Premier League. Had a good time in France, but again, you look at the validity of how strong is that league. What's his desire? What's his capacity to want to go and be the player that lots of people seem to think he is? Is he just going to keep collecting his 200 grand a week until his contract runs down? So there's a lot of questions around Tottenham, Tottenham's players at the moment, incoming and outgoing. Lastly, wanted to talk to you about our central midfield. We had a really good conversation last night on Henry Wright TV, the Spurs Corner. So big up to Henry Wright, tirelessly putting content together for you good folks and ladies. Really good guy as well. We talked on his show last night about central midfield options. And it appears at the moment the Spurs we've got 5 central midfielders. I don't know why I did that. 5 central midfielders in the shape of Papa Sarr, Oliver Skipp, Højbjerg, Bissouma, and Bentancur. So a lot of the questions has been around, is there enough variation in that 5? We've got 2 midfield spots, 5 of them. I have a sneaky feeling that someone like Papa Sarr might go out on loan. Don't know anything. It's only my opinion. I think he might go back out on loan. So then let me put him to the side for 1 minute. Let's put him to the side for 1 minute. If we look at Højbjerg, Bissouma, Bentancur, Skipp, the question to you is there enough there? Is there enough on the ball? Is there enough creativity, enough drive? Are they too similar? Just a question for you guys. You guys tell me. Then, off the back of that, I want to know, who are you starting? Now, football is, of course, a squad game. We know that. We know we're going to need all of them throughout the season. But hypothetically, one-off game, FA Cup, Champions League final, you've got to play your best 11. Who's your 2? Because this is another one that divides some opinions. You've got, when we look at it, you've got Højbjerg. Højbjerg, for me, good player, no more, no less. Does a job. You need players that do a job. No frills, no spills, does a job. Being trusted by Nuno, by Jose, by Mason, by Conte. Played nearly every game for us since he joined. He's been the only ever present. He's seen off Winks. He's seen off Sissoko, Lo Celso, and Ndombele. He's been the one constant in there. But there's a group of fans that don't rate him at all. Wouldn't have him anywhere near the team. Plus, he's not been in great form. I thought pre-season he was one of our worst performers. Didn't think he was that great on Saturday. But I thought he had a very strong back end of last season. Then we move to Bentancur. Bentancur is, for me, a stylish foreign midfielder. He epitomises what most foreign midfielders do. Cultured on the ball, lovely first touch, plays the game at his pace, deceptively tall as well. I couldn't believe how tall he was. I was very close to the pitch on Saturday. Elegant, sometimes a bit guilty of wanting a bit too much time on the ball, but hey, that happens with players and they'll learn and grow. Sometimes guilty of giving the ball away cheaply, but again, you learn and grow. But classy, stylish, very good with the ball at his feet. Keeps the game ticking over. For me, the question with him is there enough going forward? Is there enough creativity? Does he pass forward enough? Just questions I'm asking. Then we look at the third midfielder, the newest one of the bunch, Bissouma. Bissouma, we know, is a wonderful box-to-box player. Fantastic engine. Powerful, strong. Again, is he creative enough? Is he bought for that? Probably not. Is he too similar to Højbjerg? Can they play together? Is he too similar to Skipp? Can they play together? Does he function with Bentancur? So all of these different scenarios. Then you've got Oliver Skipp, another one that divides opinion. Oliver Skipp is a good player for me, no more, no less. I think people go way overboard about this guy. I think he's a good player. Unfortunate with the injuries that he did get, but that's life. Got another injury now, which is going to hamper. This is going to hamper his progression. Hopefully, this is just a phase, and then after this injury, he can continue playing. Again, is he too similar to the others? Does he offer enough? What's his best skill set? He works really hard, but is his passing good enough? I don't know. These are all questions for everyone. So my question to you off the back of all of that, which two start? Which two? I put out a poll earlier on my YouTube community group, and so far we've had over 150 votes in the last couple of hours. And the landslide win at the moment with like 85% is Basuma and Bentancur. Do you agree with that? Is that what you would go for? You tell me. Who are you picking? Do we need another midfielder? Is the last question I'll ask. So tell me which two you're picking, and do we need another centre mid? Someone with a bit more oomph, a bit more assisting, goal scoring, going forward. Do we? I don't know. You tell me. How much they're going to cost? Who's it going to be? What targets? Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure this morning. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be in the chats when this goes live. Please, when this does go live and people are going, oh, Savva's not in the chat. How's he chatting and talking? It's pre-recorded. And I will be going live at 4 p.m. today for a Q&A phone-in session where we will look back to the Southampton game and we will look forward to the Chelsea game. So please join me then at 4 p.m. Keep hitting the likes and help me get to the 2K subscribers. It's been an absolute pleasure, everyone. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.